xCephasx Studios, we live, nigga. We live on xCephasx Studios, nigga. Hey, that's what's up. All right, let's get into this whole plaqueboymax situation, because this nigga's doing the most, man. This nigga plaqueboy's doing the most. You guys already know how I feel about this shit that's going on, bro. He has too much influence to be influencing the youth for his buffoonery, okay? If you want to do buffoonery, do it behind the scenes. Do it behind the scenes. Don't do buffoonery where the little kids can copy your move and the shit that you're doing. So let's get into this, man.
His mans out in public, and it was bad and led to him breaking down in tears. Now, if we just go through a little bit of paperwork when it comes to the history of plaqueboymax, we have him supporting Sketch.
At the end of the day, if you like guys, you like guys. If you don't, he don't. I really don't give a fuck. Don't know if the video real, I'm not.
We have no problem with that. Like I always say, whatever you niggas want to do in private, do it in private. But don't influence the culture to do what you do.
Gonna feed into a fake news source if it's possibly fake. All right? And if he did happen to be a femboy in the past, it don't make me not his friend. It make him a femboy, but it don't make me not his friend. I still love Sketch.
The "Why Don't We Twerk" clip.
If I'm stroking the ground or doing some wild nut shit or twerking.
Holy. Stop, nigga.
Now that I think about it.
Stop
why
it.
is twerk a gender neutral dance?
Oh my
Twerking
gosh,
is the only
bro.
gender neutral dance.
Or the dance that he was doing in New York City that was a viral trend, celebrating Coconut Water, the song by Trim, one of my favorite new rappers, and him saying that he might wake up rainbow one day, but he's not gonna.
Dude, if my dad woke up to me dancing in my room looking like this, do you know the amount of whoopings the nigga would give? Oh my goodness gracious, bro. That's what, before y'all niggas start just turning on your cameras and doing whoop-de-wop, think about this. Would my mom or dad whoop my ass if they caught me doing this? Like, you know how you would, if you catch your little sister doing dumb shit, twerking on TikTok, you gonna whoop her ass? This is the same thing. Obviously, hurting people is not good, but this is what I'm saying, bro. We need to have some restraint.
Gonna wake up something else.
Dementia. One day I might wake up gay. But one thing I will never wake up is fat. Fat people. Shout out to y'all, bro. Y'all bones are not that big, nigga. That is what we like to call grease. I will never be fat. Shout out to y'all, though. Real shit, man.
That's true.
All of these things have a lot more merit to them than a tattoo on the side of his ribcage. But that is something that he has broken down twice about. First, from his own audience when he started crying.
And that type of shit bleeds into the Twitch chat. That shit bleeds into everywhere, bro. It's just being negative. I might come on that shit being goofy. I might come on this bitch. Y'all can call me corny. I don't give a fuck, bro. Y'all can call me whatever the fuck y'all want. But I come on this bitch to entertain y'all, bro.
All right, nigga. Ask Gemini if this is
I
okay.
come on this because I love y'all, bro.
Ask Gemini if it's okay.
Have fun, bro. Just have fun with y'all, bro. Like,
Ask Gemini if what you're doing is okay, bro. Ask it, and I'm sure it'll tell you otherwise. And if it does, then that's how you know AI is demonic, bro. First of all, AI doesn't even believe in God, man.
it's hard, bro. It's not easy, bro.
Pause.
I be putting my heart and soul in this on God, bro.
Yeah, but don't do shit where niggas
God,
will go make fun of you, man. How y'all niggas let the stream make you cry? Ugh.
So I believe that shit, bro. Because I'm never gonna.
Weak niggas, man.
I'm by myself on God.
It's that Gen Z shit,
And he would
bro.
later explain that this was because he has no problem being made fun of by people that don't watch him, that aren't fans of him. But when he's in his stream chat, which is the people that he entertains, that he puts it all on the line for, he wants them to have his back, and he actually
Bro,
cares
then
about
cut
what
him
they think.
out.
Nah, it's just a thing where
Moderate him. Cut him out.
Like I do a lot of shit that I think make people mad. It is what it is. But I'm aware of this. Like it's just part of who I am. But he's like there was something that happened on stream where
She's
I got
not getting
frustrated
it.
because like it's one thing for a random person to hate on me, but then if
A friend.
yeah, if it's somebody that is like feel like they're part of my community or they're a friend, or because I look at my friends.
Bro, you'll have to understand, in life, man, in life, the niggas that are going usually to support you are the strangers, right? Somebody that you just come across. I guess it's because most people don't have enough depth on the situation to really judge. Well, some will still. But the majority of the time, the people who are going to hate you the most are your friends and family, bro. As sad as that sounds, it's the truth of the matter. When I was off in the Congo visiting family, after 30 years of gassing up this family of ours and how beautiful the time in the Congo was going to be, guess who the niggas were that were grilling me and treating me like absolute shit all the time? My family members. They're the ones that, like, if your auntie says something to you that you hear behind your back, because you know how niggas like to talk behind niggas' backs, and you catch a whiff of that, that hurts. right? But it was just some random people talking shit about you, whatever. You just let that shit slide. But family, when niggas been telling you that your family is the one that's gonna hold you down, that hurts, bro.
Friends.
Right, like random people who cares, but when it's like somebody that you would take.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I let that get to me, which you never should do, chat. If you never show your weaknesses, but I did.
And that's true.
I'm not gonna lie, so he reacted.
But while having a good time at Streamer University, he would get asked about the diva tattoo by Kai Cenat.
You and wardrobe be hella loud. I put wardrobe too. What you got going on? Listen, you actually haven't been a big troublemaker. You haven't. I'm actually really proud of what you're doing right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Here?
You and wardrobe be a little loud, but you guys, you are a diva. Yeah, can you explain this real quick? Like, what was the inspiration behind the tattoo?
What do you mean?
Okay, no, sit down. When you say that, what does that? Okay, what?
First of all, you have to understand this idea of him being a diva, being plaqueboymax, being a boy and a diva. Those are two separate entities. Okay, that this thing has male and female parts. Is what he's trying to convey. Like who, like Baphomet. We could get into the idea of Baphomet, bro, and how this plays into that. If you niggas want to go into that esoteric stuff, because understand that the war that's going on right now for our generation is a spiritual warfare. They're trying to attack your soul spiritually. And at points in times when you're having those internal battles with yourself, it's because your spirit is being attacked. Your environment where you're at, the people you're surrounding yourself with, your environment is attacking your spirit. The things you're consuming is attacking your spirit. Don't let these influencer niggas get you with their nonsense, bro. Because a lot of the time, they don't even know they fell for the propaganda.
What does that mean? Like, no, something clearly inspired it, though. Were you also like, I gotta do something that's different? I gotta be different?
I was high as
Word?
And everybody knows that when you consume substances or alcohols and things like that, you're allowing entities to enter your body.
That was my last day smoking weed.
That's cat.
Yeah, I smoked yesterday. Yo, that's that. Yo, no, all my life I had a dream. No, it's because I had a dream though on some MLK shit. Shut.
And he would give a funny response. It was all in good humor. And then he would get approached while having a great time at Streamer University by this guy who presses him.
Here we go. So the guy who presses him is dressed like a 1980s Shredder Foot Ninja hybrid clone. But I think the messaging that he's about to lay down on this young man, pause, is very important. And we should all take heed.
Why you wanna be a diva? Why you wanna be a diva? You're a demon.
You see? And Celestii to the Most High. The most conservative people on this planet are Jamaican culture, Jamaican African culture. It's like, we don't play this kind of nonsense that y'all niggas is doing here in America, bro. We don't play that. I'm a proud Congolese man, dog. We don't do this kind of weird shit.
You need holy oil, right? You need to sit down in the holy oil. You need to go get a church bath and cleanse your body, right?
Facts.
I think you are confused.
Facts.
I think you need some guidance.
Yes.
I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think you're clip farming and you get your clips. You pushing the persona. You smart. You loyal. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You've been at this. But you are not a diva. Diva's been over. I don't think you've been over. You're not the little boys in Clover. You're not Tota. You're not a diva. You are a grown man. Plaqueboymax. Not Plaqueboy Bati.
Bombo Pussy Club.
Are you gonna tell your son that you are a diva? Daddy, what's diva?
Yeah.
That is an abomination, Max. I am not proud of you. I am proud of everything else you did.
So you can see just how this started. Plaqueboymax is laughing it off.
This is perfect, bro. This is exactly how niggas should move. This whole streaming culture where they're letting you niggas just yap at the mouth and do whatever, this, that, and the fourth. Nah, bro. I ain't about that shit, dog. Stand for something or fall for everything. And this nigga Plaqueboymax fell for the fucking propaganda, dog. Finally, niggas are out here checking him for the bullshit that this nigga is spreading right now, bro. Because check this. Y'all, if y'all niggas think you can just run around here and yap your mouth and do buffoonery and bullshit and think there's no consequences, I'm sorry, bro. But there needs to be people like this that are checking niggas because you niggas are doing crazy shit, dog. And I ain't about this. This is fugazi. That's why I don't fuck with none of y'all streaming niggas. That's why I farm y'all streaming niggas and I make my bag off y'all dumb shit. I make my money off the market, nigga. I move the market, nigga. But this is dumb.
He's like, okay, we're doing good jokes. And then you can see plaqueboymax's face shift. You can see the expression on his face shift. He's like, wait, hold on. This guy's taking this a little bit too far. And the one thing that, if you took this still frame and you just showed a bunch of strangers on the street, man on the street, pull up to any.
I'm telling y'all niggas, man. Telling y'all niggas, man. Stop. Stop it, bro. This is the same conversation I was having with my mom, bro. The devil is working overtime. The devil is working overtime to fight us all right now.
Pull up to a college girl, pull up to a barista, pull up to a guy at a coffee shop, pull up to a guy on Wall Street, and you ask them, hey, look, look at these two people in this photo right here. Which one would you consider a diva? The word diva, I guarantee you, at least 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 would be pointing to the guy on the right. Yeah. Not the guy on the left, the guy with the cyclops and the yellow and whatever that is in his hair, and we didn't even get to the rest of the outfit.
The cyclops in that's just swag. The styling where they put the metal clasps on the dreads, that's regal royalty shit that y'all niggas don't know about. All right? Everything else is fine. The shirt is the pants are a little bit flurry, and this clearly looks like a purse. But this is what I'm saying. The fluidity and the things that he's doing are more geared towards fashion, and I'm pretty sure this nigga's not doing any body things. And if he is, then bite my tongue. All y'all niggas is suspect.
So that's what they'd be pointing to as a diva. But he's coming at plaqueboymax. And a diva is more so, it's not getting bent over. Like a diva, it's just, I don't want to explain
Hey, you already know what it is, Hassan. Quit playing games, dog.
What a diva is. And like I said, I think the decision by plaqueboymax was funny. And I mean, I wouldn't get that tattooed on myself. But it works. Like, it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Which is what? Which is what, Hassan? Which is what? Which is what?
To be his man. And then the part that really irritated me, he's like, yeah, you know, I'm proud of all the other stuff that you've done, but not this. Who the hell are you? It's like, yeah, you.
Bro, it's not about clout. Don't make this a conversation about clout. Make this a conversation about reasoning, right? This man is doing things that are not acceptable. This is, unless you're, you know what I mean? If you're part of that liberal lifestyle, you niggas want to live like that, you want to get all saucy and weird, get your shit. Do what y'all niggas got to do. But I'm telling you right now, this is unacceptable, man. This is unacceptable by every right. This is whack.
Being proud of me, who cares? So you're only proud of me if I do things that align with what you want me to do. So now I'm in service of.
Unfortunately, in life, there's prejudices. And some people, you're going to look up to them, and things that they do aren't going to align with who you are. That's why birds of a feather flock together, right? He was aligned with Plaqueboy until he did this. And then now they had to break off the alignment. It's like hanging out with the friends that some people hang out with. It's like, we don't even do the same drugs no more, as you know, as an expression. Niggas used to smoke. Now niggas don't want to smoke no more. Now niggas want to do the white sands. It's like, I don't do white sands. You see, you got to have different friends, different energies, different frequencies. Yeah, he's allowed to fuck with him for all the things he did, because me too, up until just recently, everything plaqueboymax was doing was legendary. The run was legendary. And then this, man goes to LA, gets a record deal, and comes back and doing this. Get out of here, man. Get out of here without Bati shit.
You. And who the hell are you? Get the hell out of here. Like, people think that their opinion is worth so much more than it actually is. So
when it affects the youth that don't have the wherewithal to think and process ideas thoroughly and all the way through, and they don't know the consequences of their actions, because the thing of the moment, the trend of the moment is to fuck around and switch around and be an in-betweener. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
So then he gets into the whole selling your soul conversation.
What next?
Nah, man. Listen, I'm not agreeing with what your son is saying, bro. I'm with this homie right here.
What's the next engagement? What's the next clip? Don't lose yourself, don't sell your soul, Max. They want your soul, because you changed the game. Don't sell your soul. You know I have a soul. You know how to hold my tongue. You know you the first person that ever subbed me up as a big streamer in my chat. You ain't mention it. You don't know how much I appreciate you. But you bigger than that. Don't forget, nigga, like you for your personality. Is you crazy? You need to put on no persona, nigga. You broke through with music. Is you crazy? So suck my niggas don't like you. It's like the character, but your main like you. Don't let us rage bait you on your own stream. Is you crazy? You're not no diva, nigga.
Yeah, quit all that diva stuff, all that diva talk and all that, bro. Stop it. Stop it right now. Let's see what else we got here.
First thing we got to get out the way is it is not one love. It's maybe one hate. We're all united to hate on everybody, for sure. But one love? Nah, like all that love stuff, get that out of here. That's cheesy. We are haters. But on a more serious note, I felt bad for this guy here. And I know...
No, I don't feel bad for this nigga. This nigga deserves everything that's coming to him because what he's doing right now is demonic. And you know why it's demonic? The only type of person who has the voice of reason around here, the only person who has the voice of reason around here is our good friend Sneeko, okay? Sneeko has voice of reason, and he's going to break down exactly the shit I'm talking about. Check it.
I think it's hilarious, bro. I thought it was hilarious. And it reinforces my claim that if these streamers had to deal with 1% of the backlash, hate, and the attacks from Mossad, from Elon Musk, they would literally kill themselves. And I don't say that to be disrespectful. Look at how they react towards something at Streamer U. If you had to deal with what I deal with, you would have killed yourself.
Okay, well, that's crazy. But I will say this. Sneeko brings it on himself, you know? As someone who, what's his whole thing? Seek truth through funny? Sometimes the messaging is too powerful that people have to stop it, right? If plaqueboymax's messaging was too powerful, they would have stopped it. But no, this is exactly what they want. I've always enjoyed Sneeko, bro. Like, on no homo shit, pause. He's the nigga that got me into streaming. Like, you know what I mean? He's the one who told me, like, I could really do this shit. So, shout out to my nigga Sneeko, bro.
I'm just say what's up, bro. I want to see what just hold We'll take plastic dick type of day. Like,
yeah, diva. Why you want to be a diva? Why you want to be a diva? Yeah, diva.
Joke about his diva tattoo that he posted online. If you didn't want people to make fun of it, then he shouldn't have posted it. Then keep it private. Like, you posted it and he has feedback on it.
Plaqueboymax, not Plaqueboy Batty, not Plaqueboy ass. Are you gonna tell your son that you are a diva?
The stuff you could disagree with. He's giving him feedback.
I could speak like this because you know you the first.
He gives him his props. He gives him his flowers. Just really just.
Hold on, this ain't the video that I was looking for. I think I might have left it back here. No. Anyway, there's yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, bro. The idea of this whole Baphomet thing and everything like that, it's an L from these niggas, man. It's an L from these niggas. That's for sure, on God. This whole plaqueboymax situation, L, dog. Like, this is an L. Like, listen, bro. I'm the type of nigga, if you do things like this around me, you're out. I don't get down with the Bati shit, bro. At all. I do not get down with it. So take it with a grain of salt.
Take a look at the lineup.
Alright, let's find out what the fuck going on here. We're gonna have to watch that 1.35 speed. You niggas don't already know what's up. Yeah, let's watch some basketball highlights, guys.
I tell you what, Marlon
Streamer University
today,
basketball.
He is
this
ready
is...
to bring it. He's the one who said he could put up
okay.
a 20 bucket tonight. Madi, look out. That's who, I think the athleticism, he's ready to play some defense and lock some guys down. You know, you sometimes have that dog on your team. He's not all about the points. Madi tonight.
Underway.
Get into the game. Let's go.
From Conway, Arkansas, 2026. The class of 2026 will control the opening tip.
Is that Max?
And here we go. Quick three, left wing. Off.
Pause. Why the fuck would you take that shot? You didn't even set your feet, nigga. You didn't even set your feet before you took the shot. Why would you do that? Ah, we're going to have fun today. Let's go.
Line. Here comes James. Salil James.
Okay. Nice.
James has it stolen. End to end. The shot won't go, but we have a foul underneath the basket. With 19:38 the opening half. First one up and just a handful of scoring opportunities.
Okay.
1 for
nice.
2.
Nice.
Great defense. Way to get back.
That'll be an easy deuce. End to end the feed.
Bro, you guys are throwing passes like I hate being good at everything. I hate being good at yapping. I hate being good at playing ball. I hate being good at making records. I hate being good at all the shit I'm good at. But I secretly love it. Cause come on, man. Come on. That was nice though. You did dunk it. That was nice though.
How about it? Class of 2025 Thunder.
All right. Set it up. Set the fucking game. Set the play up, nigga. What the fuck is this? Set the play up. You niggas don't even know about rotation. Why would this man, who is supposed to be in the paint, why would he come up like this? Without the ball being anywhere near the top of the key. Oh my God, you guys are so... oh, shit.
Now Marlin trying to answer on his end with the English. Kisses it off the window.
Great finish.
I'm not quite sure how he made that shot. An impressive look from Marlin, but how about the feed?
See, that was nice.
Underneath, it's James. Bucket. And he'll pull it out, set up some offense here in the front.
Set something up,
Good
dog.
movement by both teams early.
Oh, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Take a look at this. That was embarrassing.
And he'll pull it out, set up some offense.
Okay. The offense hasn't set up yet. They're slow to rotate. Their ability to rotate and get in position is very slow. Check. So this nigga's going to take advantage of it, and he's going to cut through the whole middle of the lane because everyone is yet to set up because of all the chaos. Boom. Late. This guy checking over here, I believe. Right? They're slow on the rotation. This nigga is gonna be distracted. He's gonna come here, boom, and try to check this and guard his mans.
Good movement by both.
Watch. Watch. See that? Gone.
Both teams early.
Uh-oh, James couldn't get the throw down, but maybe a little lucky. He rolls it over the rim. As well for the class of 2025, a chance to extend the lead out a little bit. Picked his pocket from behind, and it leads.
You guys have no basketball awareness.
To a deuce. Talil James with a bucket. YC, here comes Marlin. Sees a lane, drives the lane, lays it up and
nice.
The shot had he gone up with, instead he looked for the pass.
plaqueboymax, nice drive. Couldn't get the shot, wanted the foul, not going to get it.
Oh, wow.
Try, no.
You didn't get the foul
on the rim right now, and then, Talil James behind the back, kept it in play, but the class of 2026 will take advantage.
Nice.
Put back from King.
You guys are playing like, oh, this is like the Harlem Globetrotters, bro. This is slightly embarrassing.
Hustle by King. We're seeing some walking up the court. We got some tired legs, maybe a little bit.
xCephasx finds Cal. Takes the dribble through contact. What a shot from Cal. Marlin closed very quickly. Throws it up. No good. And how about James, the offensive rebound?
Bro, James is putting up.
Oh my goodness.
He's just aggressive. He's a little bit more aggressive than the rest of the players, bro. Come on, man.
Get after it, young fella. The spin
That's
move
what
by
I'm talking
xCephasx
about.
off the glass. Look at the battle down low. And a little kick.
Hey, xCephasx, not every single play is a foul, you foot.
He's getting ready to knock it down.
That's a free throw routine for you right there.
Trying to complete the three-point play. Can't do it, but he gets the miss. And it squirts out to Ray. xCephasx, no.
Rotate it. Pass the ball around. Rim motion.
Baseline,
Okay,
James,
not
pure.
bad. I like that. That's all you.
Another right wing three. That one.
See, the problem with you niggas is if you would set your feet before... fuck. Set your feet before you fucking take the shot, man. Look. Niggas' feet aren't even set. Catches the ball. Improperly set his feet. They didn't even have time to properly lock his feet and take the shot. That was ugly.
Another right wing three. That one off the side. No. Another chance. Third try, maybe the charm. Yes! On the baseline floater.
It doesn't matter.
Because first of all, there's a man, I hate to be the nigga that has to like break basketball down like this. Like, this is just okay. He's at the top of the key, right? You're about to get the ball. Boom. It's 1-2. It's a fluid motion. You set your feet. By the time you know what I mean, for me, I'm a left-handed shooter, so my right foot is gonna go out first, right? If I'm gonna anticipate the ball coming to me, I set my this is all fluid. I'm gonna break the steps down. I set my foot down first, my right foot down first, and as I'm catching the ball, the foot that's gonna be the back, my left foot, that's the foot that's gonna be the last one to be up, right? By the time I set, it's like this, boom, 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 shoom. But it's a fluid motion because I'm already anticipating that the ball is gonna come to me.
And here he is playing. Uh-oh.
Cal going highlight reel, but it's knocked away. Clarence NYC, lead court pass.
plaqueboymax.
And who else? plaqueboymax throwing to the floor. Go.
Right hand on the left side is a
Rebound.
no-no,
He's trying
but
to push the
whatever.
tempo. End to end.
That's you.
Nice five. On the
Nice.
drive, underneath. And up. Baseline entry. Over in the corner, relentless defense. It's
Nice.
tipped away and stolen.
Tip it up. There you go.
Black
Back.
Boy Max the jelly
Well
out the window.
done.
Another
That was good.
opportunity. Another turnover leads to
That was
points on the other
beautiful.
end.
Still guarding. Black Boy Max out high, looking for a screen. King.
Ooh, took the screen up high with the cross.
Take it one-on-one with Cal, but he's
That was actually the nicest play so far, bro. That was the nicest showing of handles so far right now. That was nice.
rejected by Ray, but a
That
little
was
too much
really
contact.
nice. That was really nice.
Uh-oh. Look at there.
Come on, man. You niggas love to fake the drama.
They're getting a little heated up underneath.
I'm down. I'm down. That's I'm gonna tell him. I'm down. Calm down.
Hard foul.
That's
and Black
it.
Boy Max took a little exception to it.
Chance to do it,
That's
to
it.
go 1 for 2. Black Boy Max
Okay.
does, and we're all tied.
To go down.
We have it.
Chat, are we going to see a three? We've already seen the dunk. Are we going to see a three? We need a made three in this game.
Marlon underneath.
No one's gonna shoot a three because they don't know how to set their feet, dog.
Top finish. But Tyleel has been everywhere, and he saves the day. Ray launches through.
You see? Finally, somebody set their feet. Finally. But this nigga's trying to play off an offensive foul. Where, nigga? Nobody was even near you. Watch this again. This thing is a foot, bro. 1 second. Let me.
But Tyleel has been everywhere, and he saves the day. Ray
Who fouled
launches
you?
three, won't go, but he'll have a 3-point play.
What? How? How? Oh, wow. How? The foul was after the fact, not during the shot.
Three free throws upcoming.
Oh, that'd have been nice for him.
Like the shot
That
was
a
already
great move
completed.
for him with the block there.
The shot was already
Offensive rebound.
completed by the
Look at
time the
hustle.
ball got out
Leaves
there,
his
bro.
feet,
Look.
finds Ray out there, and this one almost drops. I think he needs for his team to get in this game.
First free throw is up and
That
good
was,
for
ugly.
Ray.
That was ugly. That shouldn't have counted.
Can't connect on.
Number
Lane
three.
violations, nothing this
Oh.
That's not going to cut it.
That's not going to cut it.
Physical play, but it's saved.
Again.
By the class of 2025. Kick it out. Jay Seiko
No.
ball fake. Dez wide
Oh,
open. Top of the key.
that's what I'm fucking talking about, bro. When you set your feet, bro.
Three, and he buries it.
And that was smooth. Look at the celebrations afterwards. Finally, we got a three.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say.
Confident shooter, and he knocks it down to give him the lead. Black
That was almost a travel
Boy Max to
goal.
answer.
Slide.
There we go.
Got another.
It's open now. Open season. Here
You
we
see?
go.
When you finally
Tyleel.
set your feet.
Getting hacked on the arm. No call. Saved in by Marlon, but it goes right to Cal, and the baby hook falls.
Yep, there he was. And here we have another situation. A Wolf and another
Yo, that's the second time that's happened to Black Boy. I think that's Black Boy.
steal.
Going too
That's
far.
Black
Had
Boy.
Tyleel
Second
saves it though.
time.
Baseline. And looks like he might have stepped out of bounds. Marlon gives it off. Nice feed. One more touch pass underneath, and a foul. Player.
Nice.
Sure, he makes things difficult.
Rebound here.
So that one is good.
Well played.
He set up some off.
I don't understand you niggas with these fucking kung fu colored shoes, bro. What the fuck, man? Where's a good pair of just Allen Iverson the answer weapons, bro? What is these weird chunky furry colored basketball shoes? So bomb.
Fitz gets the screen, tries to lob it down low. Marlon able
That's
to tip
all
it
you.
in. Clarence, NYC. To the left.
Ooh, I thought he was gonna
Nice
cut
move
across,
to
but
finish.
that's aggressive. I like
Nice
that.
feed underneath.
Take
He'll be
it.
able to save it. Puts
Yes.
it on the floor. Throws it up.
Again.
Ray gets the rebound.
Strong, strong,
It is
strong.
hard work down low.
Yes, dude, it's strong.
And the class 26 has missed some bunnies. They've missed some shots down low, and at times they've gotten some offensive rebounds.
Let's advance through this.
Got it.
He's been left open, and now he makes one. They needed that.
Things down.
50-58.
Black Boy Max drives
Class
to
of
the hoop
2026
and a bucket
did it.
from the little guy. Black Boy Max with 5 to shoot. Clarence NYC trying to drive. 2 seconds. Gets it up. Get it.
That was a possession. The Dean with his hands on his head.
Here's the class of 2026. Barring a breakdown. Downey drives. Nobody's fouled. And that is it. That's exactly what you wanted. Milk the clock all the way down 1 second. And
Replay
They
drives
understand,
away. Look
bro.
at the
They
collapsing
understand.
Defense. He moves his body. Great play there.
Sink that. That's money.
He's interested in breaking
Money.
today.
Let's go. Let's go.
Going forward, Max. He's tired.
They don't get it. This is our brand. Yeah.
They got to keep this lead. They're up by
inbounds to
10.
Black Boy Max going to have to bring it across the timeline.
Watch out behind you
He'll launch a
again.
3. Too strong with 4
Yeah.
seconds, 3 seconds.
What was that about?
Pass out of bounds, 0.3 seconds to go. And the
Okay.
class of 2026 can feel it. They're inbounds away from history.
plaqueboymax, have he hit that 3?
And there it is. The buzzer sounds.
That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. I like that. I like that. That's good, clean basketball, man. I'm glad they won that. I'm glad they won that. That was nice, guys. Man, I need to get back on the courts, bro. I need to get back on the court. I got a court right behind my house type shit. You know, a rich nigga like me, I got a court right behind my fucking crib, nigga. All you niggas didn't know I was rich like that? Nigga, I'm making so much money, it's stupid, bro. I'm making so much money right now, it's stupid. Literally, money's falling from
This is a historic little...
What do you want?
money's falling from the fucking sky for a nigga like me, nigga. God damn, what the fuck you niggas think? Nigga like me is beautiful and rich. Alright, let's get into this next one. We got Michael being Michael and clearly doing what we call side missions. So, Spider-Man, the bizarre Spider-Man film that almost was with Michael Jackson.
Event, right in front of here.
Okay.
In 1997, the king of pop, Michael Jackson, had power, obscene amounts of money, and one very specific dream. He wanted to make a Spider-Man movie with himself starring as Peter Parker.
Yes!
Through here to get in.
What are you gonna do now with this?
The grandiosity.
Online, it's almost always laughed off, but people seriously underestimate how real these deals were getting behind the scenes.
No, it's been great. And if we could, for the first time now, we can really do something. Do you remember when it was a few years ago we were going to form a company together? It never worked.
What came next were serious allegations, heated industry meetings, and the last moment in time where Michael was truly untouchable worldwide. By piecing together conflicting reports, let's separate myth from reality and uncover what actually happened behind the closed doors
Yo,
of failing
this
Marvel
would
in
have been great. No, I
It's
was
difficult to describe just how famous Michael Jackson was in the 80s. There was
What
no
the
internet.
fuck?
People only saw him on television or in person during his tours. He was more of an idea than he.
Do we have to state that now? No AI was... What? What a weird time we're living in, dog.
And no one understood that better than Michael himself. By then, he had conquered everything the music industry had to offer. So, like many artists seeking a new challenge, he turned his attention to film. But not everyone in his circle supported the move, likely because of what happened a few years earlier with The Wiz.
And when I did my scenes, I mean, I would get reports and different reviewers tell me how the kids and the audience would be crying and everything because these crows would torture me so badly. Even my nephews, they walked out on the movie because they said, you know, there's one scene when the bad witch actually takes this big saw, this fast saw that turns and cuts my whole body. And my nephews got so mad that they said, let's go. They're cutting up Uncle
Damn!
Michael. And they got mad and they left.
Released in 1978, The Wiz reimagined The Wizard of Oz with an all-black cast. Universal was so confident in the project that they didn't even set a budget, letting the filmmakers run wild, a freedom that is totally unimaginable today. Michael, only 18 at the time, played the Scarecrow and reportedly threw himself into the role, even studying videos of gazelles and cheetahs to perfect his movements. But despite his dedication, The Wiz was a critical and commercial.
Alright, sometimes when you give somebody the free reign, that's what happens when we experiment, right? We're experimenting. Experimentation is great.
Disaster, costing $24 million and earning only $13. It became the most expensive musical at the time. Critics panned nearly every aspect. It was controversial, to say the least. Ray Bolger, who was the original Scarecrow from 1939, was not happy. The Wiz is overblown and will never have the universal appeal the classic MGM musical has obtained. Although the film was universally panned, the one exception was Michael himself, whose performance critics praised as genuine acting talent. When asked about the film's critical reception, he quipped, "I don't think I could have done any better. I really don't."
You see? Nigga did a good
As Michael grew
job.
more famous and had more money than he knew what to do with, he took every opportunity to turn his songs into cinematic events, of course, starring himself. In 1986, he headlined the short film Captain EO.
Oh yeah, Captain EO, a banger.
Good morning, Captain.
It looks like we tripped their intrusion alarm, sir.
Addy and Odie fluid. They got too close. We're going in.
Per minute, it was the most expensive film ever made, over $2 million for every minute of screen time. Produced by George Lucas and directed by Francis Ford Coppola, Captain EO was a strange fusion of Star Wars and Labyrinth. And for Michael, it was a dream come true.
Listen, the command considers us a bunch of losers, but we're gonna do it right this time because we're the best. We don't, we'll be drummed out of the Corps.
Michael, always a champion, always finessing, always pushing the boundaries, always telling us, hey, whatever you guys think I can't do, I can actually do it. And very well indeed. Captain EO, have you guys never seen Captain EO? It's a banger, bro. It's a fucking banger of a film.
We won't let you down this time, sir.
We're going to do it right. That's right. We'll be perfect, sir. By the book.
Okay.
Walt Disney Imagineering handled the story, screenplay, and frankly, astonishing puppeteering.
Hooter, listen, put it back and let's go.
Fun fact, if you watched Star Wars Skeleton Crew, there are numerous direct Easter eggs to Captain EO, sparking the inevitable and deeply important question of whether or not Michael Jackson is canon in Star Wars. The deal for the production of Captain EO was simple. Michael would provide 2 songs, including one exclusive to Disneyland, and Disney would front the film's production cost. It became a massive financial success, with the attraction running for over a decade across Disney parks.
Now join a galaxy of stars and celebrities as they gather in Disneyland for Disney's Captain EO grand opening.
When you tell people they're going to see the world premiere of a 3D film produced by the guy who did Star Wars, directed by the guy who did The Godfather, and starring the guy who made the largest selling album in history, you know they're not going to just stay home and watch reruns of Gilligan's Island.
Now, you know,
Hey, let's go.
Francis Coppola and Michael Jackson.
This is fucking like the NBA All-Star game of cinema, dude, of entertainment. This is crazy.
I knew that. Not only was Michael's music career printing money, but his film career seemed poised to do the same.
Holy fuck. He's like a white Power Ranger, dude. He's so beautiful, this nigga, dude. Ugh. Come on. How can you hate on Michael Jackson, dude?
I mean, the guy loved acting. Around this time, Michael began to understand something far more powerful than fame: copyright. He knew he was making other people incredibly rich, and he felt he wasn't getting enough of the pie. Owning his own songs mattered, but he didn't stop there. The same year he filmed Captain EO, Michael bought ATV Music, which owned the publishing rights to over 250 Beatles songs for just $47 million, about $138 million today. The surviving Beatles were not amused, and the tension eventually went public.
You know, I'm quite a bit older than him, so I said, for a business, you ought to think about music.
Yeah, it was Paul McCartney that told him that he should buy publishing. And then he went out with Paul McCartney to tell it. Which is crazy if you think about it.
Publishing. It's a very good business. You love music. It's a nice, easy business for a musician to be in. So he kind of said, okay, you know. And that was the end of it. And then a couple of weeks later, we were chatting, and he just came up to me and said, I'm going to buy your songs, you know. And I went, yeah, no, great, you know, good one. And we just carried on. And just a few weeks later, just somebody rang me up and said, Michael Jackson's bought more than songs.
It's your whole portfolio.
Oh, yeah, then that's where all the Beatles songs are. But, you know...
Well, it's not funny in a way, too, is it?
Well, no, it's not funny at all.
If Michael's goal was to gather money and power within the entertainment industry, his obsession with publishing rights was paying off, and he was just getting started. While Michael was exploring other film roles, Warner Brothers was facing a crisis with their flagship franchise.
Hello, everyone. By now, you pretty much have had to have heard that the summer's big movie is Batman Returns. Some parents contend that Batman Returns, which is rated PG-13, is actually being marketed for younger children, and the movie is just too violent.
Although fans loved Batman and Batman Returns, Tim Burton's films weren't particularly family-friendly, and the studio wanted to steer Batman in a more commercially exploitable direction. As a result, Tim Burton was shifted into an
Wait, hold on a second.
Wanted to steer Batman in a more commercially
Batman Returns 32-ounce collector cup with soft drink, 39 cents when you purchase any extra value meal. 39 cents. Jeez, man, I miss the 1990s, dog. Whew. First of all, this black cartridge tank for the fries? Hard.
Exploitable direction. As a result, Tim Burton was shifted into an executive producer role for Batman Forever, replaced by director Joel Schumacher, and Michael Keaton was replaced by Val Kilmer. Word got out of the new family-friendly tone, and Michael took notice. With a script featuring the Riddler, the production team needed the perfect actor for the role. Reports suggested Robin Williams was considered, allegedly in competition with John Malkovich. And surprisingly, Joel Schumacher revealed that Michael Jackson had lobbied hard, but was ultimately turned down before Jim Carrey was cast. Michael called me a few times. He wanted to play the Riddler in Batman Forever. There was really no role for him.
Hey. Don't be disgusting like that. Don't talk about Michael like that.
Those involved reportedly thought he lacked the acting range needed for a character like the Riddler.
He was almost like typecast. So it had to, like, I don't know who would have seen him differently in a way. I think there had to be certain movies.
This is the difference too, because the idea of him is so large, it's kind of difficult to see him other than being Michael Jackson in the film. It's like you won't be able to see past it. Which is why when there's certain actors that they play a consistent character all the time, like The Rock, and then he goes on to that movie with A24 where he plays the bodybuilder, and they have to, or so the MMA fighter, and they have to give him they kind of facially reconstruct his face and do all this cosmetic stuff to allow the idea of him being The Rock to fade away, so you can absorb this character. If they're gonna put Michael Jackson in anything, I think the Spider-Man thing would have worked because of the mask, right? But it would have been hard to accept him as Peter Parker, even with the glasses. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I think Taj is right. I think he might have been typecast. And first of all, who the fuck is Taj Jackson?
Taylor Mason.
Michael continued to talk to Tim Burton and even tried to land
Michael Jackson as Edward Scissorhands would have been amazing. You guys. That would have been the hardest thing ever, man. Jeez.
Word Scissorhands, but was eventually turned down. While scanning across entertainment news, Michael came across something that caught him off guard. His favorite comic book company, Marvel Entertainment, was struggling and looking for a buyer. Marvel shares had once traded at $35 in 1993, but it had plummeted to just $2.96, and the company was deeply in debt. Michael saw a rare opportunity, not only to make a major acquisition, but also to find...
You know what's crazy about that time period? At that time when you're buying stocks, you're buying whatever, you have to do it through a broker. You have to do it through the phone, and you're not getting up-to-date numbers on what's going on. It's more just like, hey, let's look in the newspaper today. Oh, Marvel's down. Oh, let's look in the paper today. Marvel's down. Oh, let's look on the news. Marvel's. It's like you're not getting up-to-date intel on what's really going on. I don't know how y'all niggas invested in the 90s, man, without Robinhood and Coinbase and such and such.
Finally, cement his entry into the film industry.
We could easily go into Universal and buy. We would own Jaws, E.T., Close Encounters, all the classics from Universal. Own all of that stuff. That would allow us to do a Universal, a channel. The part of the Marvel channel can be not only the Marvel characters, but Marvel films.
And the crazy thing about this, which is always the conspiracy, is that Michael's genius was becoming too big for the skin tone that he had. I know that sounds crazy, but think about this. The $47 million catalog of ATV, which was worth billions later, they got it for half of that. A fraction of what it's actually worth in cost. This idea of buying IP and consolidating everything and owning media and producing media in a multi-universal space, the Marvel universe, the MCU universe, the DC universe. Michael had that idea before, and then they offed him, and then they took all his ideas. You guys, careful.
Like the catalog, we could do anything we want, from restaurants to retail, theme parks.
Michael Jackson reached out to Marvel Entertainment with his offer. He had multiple meetings with those who had the power to sell the company. Ike Perlmutter, in particular, was the head negotiator. Michael had planned. Not only would he buy Marvel Entertainment, but he would also make the first live-action Spider-Man film, allegedly starring himself. Michael Jackson's nephew, Taj Jackson, only just recently confirmed these rumors on the Popcorn Planet podcast.
I remember being with my brothers and him talking about purchasing Marvel. He wanted to do that with Stan Lee. They were shut down from doing that. I don't know the reasons why, but they were adamantly in the process of doing that. Besides Spider-Man, he was a huge Marvel fan. He knew all the characters, so it was not only Spider-Man, but yeah, he probably wanted to be Spider-Man.
Those inside Marvel Entertainment whispered that selling the company to Michael Jackson could tear their plans apart. Executives would likely be ousted, and Marvel might be sent in a completely new direction. They warned him it simply wouldn't work. Director James Cameron had just submitted a screenplay for a Spider-Man film, a project Marvel was counting on. After hearing this, Michael was undeterred. Eager to take control, he first tried to just buy the rights to Spider-Man. When he was told they weren't for sale, he reportedly stated with quiet certainty he'd just buy the entire company instead. Marvel didn't buy the bluff. If they were going to sell to Michael, it needed to be a huge check. The meeting ended with no deal, but Michael had a new idea. To legitimize him as a buyer in the eyes of Marvel, he needed a buying partner. Stan Lee had long been the face of Marvel and one of the most important creators, but by the early 1990s, he was already stepping away from regular comic work. This had been a long time coming. His creative involvement at Marvel was nothing like the hands-on role he had decades earlier. Instead, his presence became largely symbolic, more like a figurehead than creative force. In 1997, Marvel formally terminated Stan Lee's longtime employment. He was then rehired.
Fired from your own company, man? Who does that sound a lot like? Like our good friend Steve Jobs. Isn't it interesting that you can build this company up to such heights and then get fired from it? Right? Who else falls into that line? Isn't Roy Disney, one of the Disney people, weren't they fired from Disney at one point? That might be misinformation, but if that's true, maybe someone look into that. But fire Steve Jobs, you fire Stan Lee, and then you guys bring them back in your moment of dire need?
Under a new agreement as a part-time employee and public spokesman. He had a guaranteed salary of $1 million per year for life. Around this time, Stan Lee began focusing on his own company, POW Entertainment. Its first major project was Stripperella, a cartoon and comic produced in partnership with Pamela Anderson and Spike TV.
Stan Lee. Wow. Pamela Anderson is the star of your new animated series Stripperella, but you're Stan the Man. You created Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, The Incredible Hulk. He ran Marvel Comics. He's an icon. He's a living legend. At the first network for men, we're
Stop glazing the nigga, bruh.
proud to be in the Stan Lee business. And that's how we're going to promote this show, with your name, Stan Lee.
Personally, I'd stick with the boobs.
Bingo!
The series followed Erotica Jones, a woman who pole danced by day and fought crime by night. Voiced by Pamela herself, her powers included, quote, limitless cleavage, glass cutter nipples, and camera boobs. With the pilot episode titled Beauty and the Obese. Years later, Anderson distanced herself from the project, saying, quote, Stan wanted nudity. I didn't.
And it's the type of thing that guys are going to love to look at.
Listen, you have to understand that a lot of people in the cartoon world are perverts. Okay? They just call it what it is. Call it what it is. Call it what you want. Walt Disney, famously known for drawing the Disney characters in pornographic poses. Look it up. What's all that Disney hidden sexual stuff in the Disney movies? Hey, come on, guys. Follow the crumbs.
Women are going to enjoy the humor, but we thought there were so many blondes, and God knows I love blondes, but redheads haven't been given their rightful due in this world, and I think it's time for a fiery, hot-tempered, emotional...
This nigga is uncomfortable between the sexual tension that Stan Lee's throwing to this broad, man.
Redhead to be the star of the show.
Stripperella was never renewed for a second season, and the comic was printed in limited quantities.
I just lost the big account.
Yeah, and you know what that means? Look, it's KFC and titties. How can you go wrong with that?
Because of you. But I'm ashamed to call you my daughter.
By most accounts, Stan Lee's post-Marvel ventures struggled, but his continued paycheck from Marvel proved to be a lifeline. I say all of these things to show you that Stan Lee essentially had no power in Marvel anymore. If anything, they were on bad terms at the time.
No, it's been...
How are you going to be on bad terms with your own company you started, bro? This is crazy to me. The idea that people can struggle to create this world that they've built up for years and years and generations, and then all of a sudden it's like, fuck. All your hard work goes out the window. Ugh, I forgot to plug this in. I almost realized that, yo, we could be out of battery, bro. I'm surprised that this thing stayed gung-ho. All right, let's get back to it.
Great, and if we could, for the first time now, we can really do something.
But that's because Marvel constricted you. See,
That's right.
Stan has only been liberated from Marvel since last December, a year ago.
Yeah, I had this lifetime contract. I couldn't break it. But...
Michael arrived at the POW Entertainment offices to meet Stan Lee, hopefully his new partner. Reportedly, this was the first of many meetings that would blossom into a close friendship. The meeting was arranged outlining how Michael and Stan could use POW Entertainment as a vehicle to acquire Marvel. Together,
Fuck. All right, we'll take it with a grain of salt.
They aimed to give Stan Lee the creative control over Marvel that he never had as its founder and former employee, while also granting Michael Jackson a seat at the table to shape the company's creative direction. When asked to confirm these rumors that Michael Jackson wanted to purchase Marvel, Stan Lee later stated,
This is what I'm talking about. It's like, I knew it was going to do that. I knew it was going to do that, so whatever. All right. 1 second. As I wait for this thing to stop crashing, as we wait for my computer to stop crashing, maybe we can do something else in the meantime, huh? My computer loves to do this.
yeah, he wanted to. He felt that would be the only way he could play Spider-Man. Michael was not a great businessman. During a pivotal meeting, Stan Lee made it clear that the rights to Spider-Man were out of reach.
He wanted to be Spider-Man, to buy the rights to Spider-Man. I think he wanted to play the part of Peter Parker. When I told him I didn't think the company would sell it, he then wanted to buy Marvel. He said, well, then I'll buy Marvel. I don't know what happened. I mean, obviously he didn't buy Marvel, but he wanted to very much. He came to my house once about 2 years later, and he wanted to talk to me about something, and he brought his little son with him. He was a very concerned parent. He had a little bottle with him, and he had all the things for the kid, and he really seemed, from what I knew of him, he was a hell of a nice guy.
What happened next are rumors, but it's been spread around for a while, so take it with a grain of salt. Michael, without Stan Lee, went back for negotiations. Things turned sour quickly. Ike Perlmutter demanded a minimum of $1 billion for Marvel, about $2 billion today. This was kind of a ridiculous price for a failing company. It's rumored that the reason for this unrealistic price tag was Marvel's unwillingness to work with Michael after his allegations.
There was something tragic about it. Once he asked me to meet.
So they took, you niggas said, hey, the only way we're selling this is this nigga, throw the price to jack it up to $1 billion. Nigga doesn't have $1 billion sitting around.
Him at a hotel, and there was a huge room, must have been the biggest room in the hotel that he had rented. No furniture, nothing, just him in the center of the room and a mirror on a wall, and he had been practicing some sort of a dance. But there was something so lonely looking about it. My last glimpse of him was him just standing there in that empty room. I don't know why. I felt it was very sad.
5 years earlier, in August of '93, allegations against Michael Jackson became international news after accusations from a 13-year-old.
You see what I'm saying? This is how they'll always take you down. It's always some kind of allegation. It's always some kind of thing that they're going to use to take you down. I don't know why we're commenting on this video.
The boy surfaced publicly. The controversy led to the cancellation of his tour and an intense period of media scrutiny. The matter was ultimately resolved through a $23 million civil settlement with the family. I'm not here to argue or reach any conclusions on what Michael Jackson did or didn't do, but I feel like mentioning it is important because the media scrutiny did not go unnoticed by the higher-ups and seemed to be a big reason for their unwillingness to sell. It's possible that if these allegations were out of the question, Michael could have had a much better chance of buying Spider-Man. In the end, the deal dissolved. Another grand ambition slipped through Michael's fingers.
Now, you actually got the financing in place, I believe, for this deal. Then came the scandal court cases, and it all got put on the back burner. Disney ended up buying Marvel and doing exactly what Michael had predicted and making a fortune at it. Tell me about this.
You see? What did I tell you guys? What did I say to you guys? What did I say? You think what? You think we got the Marvel Universe because niggas at Disney had the creativity to see this? No. Because somebody who's passionate about the project wanted to get involved in it, man.
He was saying, so the music career, I cannot do more than that what I did. That's it. And I have the Beatles catalog on one side. If I buy this Marvel catalog, he has a second part, a big part in his life. He would be the richest person in the world.
Yeah, he understood the power of owning rights to things.
Soon after, in 1998, Marvel was saved after it merged with company Toy Biz. Ike Perlmutter was the majority shareholder of Toy Biz when it was acquired by Marvel in 1998. From the moment the merger went through, Perlmutter tightened his grip, consolidating power and eventually installing himself as CEO of Marvel Entertainment. In 1999, Michael Jackson tried to make one final push into Marvel, meeting with producer Lauren Donner to advocate for his role as Professor X in X-Men. I said to him, "You do know Xavier's an old white guy." And Michael said, "Oh, yeah, you know, I can wear makeup." Oh, yeah, and also he wanted to play Jar Jar Binks.
And then he goes, "And this is Ahmed, also known as Jar Jar." And then Michael goes like this, "Oh, and all the air gets sucked out of the atmosphere." I go, "George, I gotta ask you a question. Like, what was that about, like, with you and Michael? That was weird." And he was like, "Well, Michael wanted to play Jar Jar." And I was like, "Well, why not? Like, why didn't you do that?" And he was like, "Well, two reasons. Michael wanted to do it with prosthetics. Like, he wanted to do the full-on Thriller shit with the makeup and the da-da-da. And George was like, I don't want to do that. I wanted to try this, you know, CGI thing. Also, you know, the movie would be about Michael Jackson. It won't be about story."
In retrospect, the idea of Michael Jackson as Spider-Man now feels kind of unthinkable. It's bold and bizarre, but it was also weirdly plausible. Instead, Marvel found...
Ugh, you guys, man. Creativity is super important. Why you guys gotta do that? Gotta kill people's creativity like that, man? Come on. That's not a nice thing to do. That's not a nice thing to do. They move around like they do. They move around like they do. Alright, let's get into this. Next up, we got Trippy Red doing trippy stuff. Getting himself arrested. Lego?
India 150519. It's gonna be 167 and Northeast 17th Avenue. Temporary tag 548392 Tango, and it's a red Jeep, and it's unknown state where it's out of.
How do you even get the call that someone is hotboxing? How does that work?
What are you doing? Get out of here! Get out of here! We didn't stop you! Get out of here!
Who is that? Is that security? Well, listen, in a stop like this, as a car pulling up behind you and you've already made someone else stop, that's like your life is slightly in danger at that point. She's just looking out for her own life.
Get out! Why are you stopping, sir? You can leave. Sir, you can leave. That's not the way we do traffic stops. You need to get out of here, sir.
You're not pointing to the side. Get out.
Sir, you need to get out of here. Shut up your car, please.
Always yelling. Look at all
Watch this one. Watch that one. I got this one. Watch that one and this one.
Look at all the
Hands on the
smoke
steering wheel. How you
billowing
doing?
out in the whip,
Good. We're gonna make
man.
this nice and simple. Okay. Any firearms in the car?
No, ma'am.
No firearms on you or in the car?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You have a license?
This car is billowing smoke, dog.
Have you ever had a license?
This, man, you rap niggas is crazy, bro. Niggas talking about I ain't never had a license. Nigga, how you whipping then?
This is my older brother. This is my car. That's in my label's name, and he has his license, and I'm able to ride with him because he's.
Okay. What's your name?
Older
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's like a learner. So you're driving. Yeah. Okay. Then okay. We can let that slide.
What's your name?
Michael Lamar White.
Okay, hold on. There's a black Ranger, a
Michael
Bentley, and another car
Lamar
that stopped with them,
White?
and we have to get them to leave. It doesn't matter. So what's your?
I'm just letting you know what's going on. I'm not trying to start.
Just stand over.
Just being nice to you.
What's that?
Nice to you too.
What's in your pocket?
Here's what's in my pocket. My mask and my car keys.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm not here to start anything.
What is your name?
My name is Michael Lamar White.
Bro, they never let niggas breathe. They never let niggas breathe.
Mr. White.
Okay, what's up?
Do me a favor. Lean right over there on the car. Right. No, you can face me. You don't have to do that.
Ugh. What's up? So now she felt threatened. Bro, you'd be surprised how crazy motherfuckers be when it comes to abuse of power. Like, they be letting white ladies skirt. They be letting white people skirt. And then as soon as a nigga does something, it's like, what's up, bro?
Let me explain to you what's going on. You said that you're trying to be nice. You're hotboxing. You're not in cuffs right now because I'm being nice. Okay?
Yes.
So that's number one. If I didn't like what I was feeling, you'd be in handcuffs because I have the right to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? And number three, that is bad for our safety.
What is?
We stop one car and two other cars stop that are all blacked out. So you gotta put yourself in my situation. So
Told
now
you.
we're gonna reset.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry.
Can I explain something
Let me
to you?
finish because we both can't talk at the same time. Okay? And I'm happy that your older brother's here. You can come over here. Please don't tell me that you're allowed to drive because your older brother's in the car. Because you're not allowed to drive because you don't have a license. No, I don't. He can stay here so he can listen. I'm not trying to start no shit with you. But what you're not going to do is tell me how the traffic stop is going to go. They just heightened us from 2 to 10. I don't give a shit if that's your security guard or not. We are getting shot out here for telling people that their gas caps are open. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Because we both can't talk at the same time, and I'm not going to tell you again to let me.
Let me finish. Are you done? Huh? Let me finish. Are you done or you finished? Man, she's really good. This is like a lot of times when it comes to like female cops, bro, they will abuse their power. Why? Because we live in a society where a female has to repeat the same thing twice because she's being undermined. Her authority is being undermined by a man. Okay? I get it. Understand the position. But that doesn't mean that now you have to wild out shorty and become a cop and get all power hungry. Okay? Just chill out, bro. A lot of the times when it comes down to it is like police escalate a lot of shit, bro. They do, man. They do. They really do. Because this is not that serious for a hotboxing, okay? What? It falls under a DUI? At best.
Finish. Right, of course. And then when I'm done, you can talk. Like I was saying before you interrupted.
Ah! My disdain for authority really irks me when niggas talk like this, bro. I have a disdain for authority. I just cannot handle it.
Me. I understand what's going out there on both sides in the world. I understand that. But on the flip side, that happens to us more than we just stop cars with cameras on because my camera's on right now and we just shoot people. That's not the way this shit works. But that shit, see, they don't get it. They don't get it, do they?
I don't think you understand.
No, you don't understand. I don't care if you're...
Nobody understands anybody. That's just why we live in the world that we live in ever since the Tower of Babel fell down.
Drake. They cannot come to a traffic stop. So we're going to do it this way. Come on here, have a seat on the curb.
Can you guys just go away? We do what we're trying to do. They trying to work with us. Like, they're just,
have a seat right here. So you have no license and you're driving. So that's one citation. You're probably going to be arrested, but that's my discretion. Because in the state of Florida, you cannot drive without a license. So let me tell you what we're working with now that the mood has changed. So right now, you should be arrested. I don't care who you have next to you. I don't care who you are. You have no license. Okay? You have a license, sir.
Now the mood has changed. Yo, this bitch is taking control. Nah, man. Like, how do y'all niggas date a female cop, bro? I can't. I remember this one time when me and the homies were all chilling, and then the shorty's girl comes over, and then it's like, oh, shorty's girl, she's a cop. I lost my shit, dude. I lost my shit. I just couldn't be in the same room with a homie's girl as a fucking police officer, bro. I lost it, bro. I lost it. I was just throwing slight after slight after disrespect after disrespect. Now I understand what niggas always say. It's like, yo, Seth, you crazy. You say crazy shit. I get it.
You have it on you? No, ma'am. Is it in the car?
Actually, we travel a lot. I just.
Can one of you just watch over there?
I dressed a lot. And like we were just leaving to go to the studio.
Okay.
Do every night.
So you don't have it in the car?
No, ma'am.
Why wouldn't you niggas just get driven?
Can you let me just explain? I'll do it. I'll do it. Labib, I'll do it. I'll do it. Come here.
You see what I'm talking about? First of all, who is like the ranking officer here? The way she's talking is crazy, bro. If that nigga was the ranking officer, you just let her talk like that? I'm sorry, but you gotta follow the chain of command.
I'm doing this as a courtesy, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
What's going on?
We just want to see what's going on with them out people. We work for him.
Okay.
So it's our boss.
My body camera is on because I don't have anything to hide. No, it's fine. My body camera's on because I have nothing to hide. First of all, they're hotboxing. Second of all, I stopped them because of their illegal tints, which the car behind me and the car in front of me, all three have illegal tints. So that's the second reason.
What part is illegal? Can you explain to me? Because what part doesn't have it?
When we cannot see, well, there are so many cars blocking us in. So let me tell you where we are right now, okay? I don't have to explain anything to, no, let me, and I mean this respectfully.
Oof. She loves to yap, man. Ugh, you know what's crazy? You can always tell like what people are gonna be in their life based on like their demeanor, just their energy. It's like before she became a cop, this is probably her natural rhetoric, to be confrontational, to be overly assertive. She probably doesn't have a dad in her life, you know. I'm just yapping at this point. I'm sorry.
Because he is not a juvenile, I don't have to explain anything to you.
Okay.
Out of courtesy, because I need you guys to leave, because I'm about to call other officers, because this is not good for us. Okay? Out of courtesy, I'm letting you guys know what's going on.
Let's get
He
out
told
of
me
here,
that
guys.
I don't know, I think he does something, or I didn't get that far, because the smoke of them hotboxing hit us both in the face, on camera. Okay? So we had probable cause to stop them because of the tints. If we cannot see the occupants of the vehicle, then we have the right to stop the car, okay? Second reason is the tag. It's not registered so far. I have to call on the air again. On my computer, it's not coming out, okay? Then when we stop them, one of you or all of you caked us in. I actually said to my partner, the car behind me is stopping me from getting behind the Jeep. And I don't know which one of you it was, and I don't want to know because somebody's going to get a ticket. You cannot do that in the state of Florida or any other place. When I realized that somebody was trying to block me in, that's when I called him and her, so we could have more units. Then it took him almost 3 blocks to stop. When I stopped him, okay, they're hotboxing. I think we all know what that is. Then all these cars stop. That's not good for us. So instead of him letting me finish...
I understand her position, bro. That realistically, yes, we can sit here, we can mock and make fun. But the call that she made in terms of, yo, I'm trying to stop one vehicle, but now when I'm trying to stop one vehicle, like tree managed pull up, all vehicles, all black tinted, all out. Yo, it could have been a shootout. Could have been an easy shootout take. Pop, 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 rah. Everyone skirts off. 187. Come on, man. Come on. We have to look at both sides. Clearly, the watermelon felons here are... I hate that you niggas motherfucking came up with that term, bro. I hate that you niggas came up with that term. For my own people, I fucking can't stand y'all niggas coming with that term. But I guess it's funny. But it's not nice. Anyway, I get it. She fell in danger. So she's also not wrong.
Okay, and me explaining to him why we're kicking you guys out, he says, oh, we're getting shot all the time. Well, guess what? We're getting shot too by telling somebody that they have their gas cap open. So when I stop somebody and 2 cars try to cake me in, that's a problem for me.
That wasn't the intention, I promise.
But how do you think it looks to me?
It's the assumption.
The car behind him didn't let me get in front of him. I actually had to cut the car off. Then I stop him after 3 blocks of him hitting his horn and 2 other cars that are all blacked out stop me. Now he's telling me they work for me or I work for them or they're security. I don't give it, and I mean this respectfully. I could give a shit who he is or who you are. This is not good for our safety. So now, if the car keeps coming around and we draw our weapons, we're assholes.
No, I get it.
You understand? So if you guys want to stand by, it is. So this is where we are right now. He was honest and he says he has no license. In the state of Florida and a lot of other states, he could be arrested for that. I haven't decided whether I'm going to arrest him or not. Okay? Then he tells me that he's allowed to drive because his brother has a license, but his brother doesn't have the license on him. Unless he has it restricted on him, he doesn't have the right to drive at all unless somebody that is a registered legal driver with their license. So right now, he's not looking so well. Now I'm going to go find out what's in the car because I don't need his permission because it's on camera and he's hotboxing. It doesn't take a rocket scientist for balloons of smoke to come out. So it is good that you guys stand by over there because I don't know what's going to happen with him or the car.
Do whatever you want to wait. Don't come back.
What is your name?
You should leave.
If you could just stay outside or when I go like this to you, that means come back and I'll tell you what's going on. Is he a juvenile?
Do you have his info?
That's his passport right there. Does
What the fuck? Yo, what? Yo, god damn, no way. Are things about to escalate more? Were those gunshots?
He doesn't have a license though.
On him now. He doesn't have a license.
He's never had a license at all?
To my knowledge.
Okay, stand by right here.
Was that guy trying to lure the cops away?
Whose car is this? Okay, I don't have to ask you for permission to search it because of billowing of smoke that came out of the car. So what I'm going to let you know is I'm about to search it. I'm going to let you give me the opportunity, like I told the gentleman, because you were honest about your license, okay? So now let's reset and let's try this again. The reason that I stopped you is because of your tinted windows.
I'm sorry, by the way.
Don't worry.
Niggas is climbing up real quick.
No, you didn't disrespect me. You don't have to apologize. I'm nobody for you to apologize to me, but I appreciate it. Second of all, your tag. It doesn't come back to this, so I have to run your tag in a different system. And number 3, you didn't stop. I lit you up, and the gentleman also lit you up, and you didn't stop. It took you 3 blocks to stop. When you did stop, and you rolled down the windows, we both know what you were doing in there. And I said to him that you didn't lie. It's not like you can't lie. It's on camera, and I smell it and see it. So if I destroy the car and get all these drug dogs to put hair all over your car, were you smoking a joint, or do you have more...
Niggas is crazy, man. Niggas is crazy. The traffic stop, you niggas is gonna come out. Oh, man, you niggas is wild.
Do me a favor. Keep going before you get a citation for impeding a traffic stop.
Run him. This nigga's causing more trouble.
I'm sorry. We're sorry.
Do you have anything else in the car that I need to know about?
I have my own personal weed in there.
Okay, where is it?
This is the front seat right there.
No problem. And there's no firearms in the car?
No.
Okay. He says that he has your passport.
You know what I like about this situation now? The lady seems to be calming down. She seems to be coming down from her high horse. Things seem to be getting a lot better.
Yes.
And
my girlfriend has my passport over there.
okay, and you have a license, but you don't have it on you.
Yeah, I just lost it.
Okay, are you guys from Florida?
No, we're from Ohio.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Yeah. Can you get his info and his info? Yeah. He doesn't have a license, but let me try to find his. All right, I'm gonna search your vehicle.
He has a temp that.
Okay, then.
So it should go.
Yeah, so you have a temp.
Yeah.
My dealership just sent me that plate, so I didn't know if it was the right one or not, but they told me to put it on the car.
Okay, okay.
I mean, this ain't gonna be so bad, is it? Let's see what the internet has to say about this. Oh, great. I love when things don't work, huh? I love when the internet doesn't work, guys. Wow, this is absolutely beautiful. This is exactly what we want.
So white.
Stupid.
And I'm actually in the middle and getting my money.
She didn't like she saw the big crime.
Is this your bag, sir?
They're just fans. They're just fans. Please don't do that to them. They don't. They're just.
Alright. We're gonna try to read the comments whilst the video keeps playing. Yeah, that's real nigga shit right there. Alright, she's acting like she saw a big crime. She too emotional to your cop. That's fair. The officer need to join the hot bar session and calm the fuck down. Bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. I know her husband be sighing when she... Bro, right? Damn, everyone is on the same page.
Sir, can you start me an additional 15?
167 North 17.
Bad. Lapid.
Bro, everyone is on the same side. It's like, they're right. She's acting like she's in Chirac right now, bro. Like, she acting like niggas is about to pop off on her. And there's one thing you have to understand is being a cop, you have to be able to assess the danger. It's like, not every single corner and every single nook is like, oh, high anxiety. It's like, shorty, you running around with this kind of energy to every traffic, like, to any call that you get? You responding to every call with this heightened sort of, yo, we stop people for gas caps, they be blasting us. They doing, it's like, whoa, chill out. Chill out, son.
Please.
Is this a rental vehicle? No, sir. No.
It's his mom's.
Freshly bought? You have the registration for it? I don't know if it's...
Alright, let's see what y'all niggas saying about it.
I think my mom might have it. What, your mom lives here and you're just... My mom lives here.
I heard you, but I saw you just got me sure you're good. Different car? They can sit here. No, but I'm saying different car. They're in a...
Wrap it up. What happened here? Look at all these tickets they gave him.
All right, so these, you're gonna sign for me here. This is to acknowledge that you received a copy of the ticket. It's not any admission of guilt. All right, right here. The only one you see signed is the court one, which is the no driver license. Okay. Okay, so that's mine. So that's gonna be the copy of what you just signed, which is saying court right here. This is the no DL. These two tickets for the tints. Once you remove that tints or make it lighter, because these are completely illegal, they're 0%, zero. You can't have 0. You have the back, I explained to the guy, in the back 15%, in the front 28. You cannot go less than that. Okay. They are 0. Like I know, but they should have known better, whoever sold it to you.
When you pull up to the dealership, the whole windows are murked out. You're gonna tell me that's my problem? God, you guys suck.
Right. This is for the tints. Again, when you remove it or you make it legal, you can dismiss. You don't have to worry about. The only one you have to worry about is your driver license one. And again, if you have a temporary one, you need to prove it in court. Okay. Your passport. Thank you. And that's all your paperwork. That's everything? Yeah. Just check with the officer. If you're good to go, you're good to go. Right. I'm done with you.
So that's it? Usually Midwest Safety lets us know what the charges were. You niggas ain't about that life around here? God damn it, man. Shout out to Trippy Red for holding it down, man. Because that cop, if that's the kind of energy female cops are running around with, a situation is like this, everyone becomes heightened, right? He was being super chill, but now it's like, yo, now I gotta match this cop's energy, because a lot of times when people get faced with authority, they don't like it. So it's better to just come chill. If the person that you're trying to stop, if they escalate, you match them. But don't come crazy and throw all this emotional trauma on the situation and anxiety and stress when the situation is not even like that, dude. She needs to take a handbook of what it means to just control her own emotions. She got way too emotional for the situation, and she escalated something that could have easily been handled by a male cop in 2 seconds, bro. Let's not be prejudiced, but let's just call it for what it is, bro. Shorty wildin'. Shorty wildin', man. Come on. You know Shorty wildin'. That's not how we handle things, bro. Hey, maybe this is how she handles things. Maybe she's a cop of the year, bro. Maybe she's cop of the month. You know what I mean? Maybe she's cop of the month, the way she handled that. But I don't see it like that. I see Shorty just wilding out, bro. 750. Alright. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah. She went with a bag. Yeah. Okay, let's see Sneeko completely grills Neon for the World Cup shit. Let's see what this is all about.
Chat, I'm deporting Sneeko.
That's what happens.
I'm deporting Sneeko.
When you go against the Muslims. You signed with the blow-kissing Mossad agent. You go into Kufar. You should have went with Lamine Yamal.
You don't even have his thing on there.
Free Palestine.
You don't even have his number on there.
Spain stands with Palestine. It's Spain as a country, as a nation. You did this against Egypt, with Australia, and it happens again today in the World Cup final. Next time, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. They plan, Allah plans, and Allah... Better luck in 4 years. I love you, sir. Good to see you.
Gets the clip, lets him know that they're still homies. Gotta clown you for the clip. We still homies, you know? You gotta respect the game. You gotta respect Brother Sneak. Brother Sneak. Brother Sneak. Alright, guys. I think that's about all we got. Let's see what we got in GTA 6 news. Let's see what's going on in GTA 6 news. Because, yeah, let's see what's going on over here. GTA 6 news. So what's going on with GTA 6? Is that I do, but I know what to do. I don't do. I came to bleed around. Rockstar breaks silence on GTA 6. How so? It's been a minute since we had a sorry, got you said. We'd like a breakdown. Okay, what? Alright. Gameplay concepts. Okay, alright, let's get into this. Let's get into this, guys. Rockstar breaks his silence.
So if you've been following GTA 6 over the last, I want to say like 3 weeks, basically since the pre-orders went out, GTA, Rockstar, and Take-Two have basically been radio silent until the weekend. Now, this is kind of like hearing things through the grapevine because Strauss Zelnick basically put out an investor letter, but it's specifically about GTA 6, which is kind of odd. There's a reason why this is odd because typically in the last year or so, these things haven't gone out except for in the quarterly earnings calls. Now, it's important to note that there is an earnings call coming up very soon in the next couple of weeks, specifically on August 7th, which of course we're going to be watching live. By the way, side note, we are incredible.
The earnings call is when a company, they declare the sort of like the books, right? They're declaring the books, telling you how much debt the company has, what their plans for investments are going to be. And so usually when a company has a good earnings call, that usually can shift the sentiment on the market, right? So right now in the last 2 months, if you guys haven't been looking at the ticker for Take-Two Interactive, the stock has been going up. So as we continue to get closer and closer to GTA, it's clearly looking as though the consensus of the market is that yes, they like what's going on. Now, if the earning call is bad, this could also lead the market sentiment to be negative towards Take-Two Interactive. So not only can you make money on GTA through the online aspect or making content, but you can also make money on GTA through the stock market. All right, guys, let's get back to it. In case for all of you people are like, hey, a million ways to make money on GTA.
Close to 100,000 subscribers on the channel. If you want to be a part of it, if you want to support the channel, I would love...
Nigga, get to the juice.
So this tweet breaks it down pretty well from iGrandTheftAuto.com. It says at the beginning, Take-Two has reaffirmed that GTA 6 remains on track for its planned November 19th, 2026 release. The reason why this is important is because anytime Strauss-Zelnick, Take-Two, or Rockstar goes radio silent, the rumor mill starts churning. Games getting delayed, games getting delayed. It is not. It would be very, very bad at this point. Something would have to go devastatingly wrong in order for that to happen. So responding to this, in a proxy statement filed with the SEC today ahead of September's annual meeting, which is odd because we know it's in August, Take-Two has formally reaffirmed GTA 6 November 19th release date. I'm assuming what they're referring there is a annual meeting with the SEC, not necessarily investors. This isn't an earnings report for marketing update. It's an official shareholder filing that provides information ahead of the company's annual meeting. So again, I think that annual meeting is with the SEC, covering topics such as broad
well, they have to make sure that everything is by the book, bro. Because the game is going to make them so much money, they have to make sure that there's no crazy insider trading. Because listen, the SEC has taken down bigger companies than Take-Two, bro. Let's be honest.
Elections, executive pay, and corporate governance, while also including including a letter from CEO Strauss-Zelnick outlining the company's outlook. Okay, so there's two different things going on. There's this report where they kind of report how much they're paying their executives and corporate governance. But the difference this time is attached to it is this right here, giving numbers from different games, annual bookings, and some numbers we can expect to see. So in this letter, Zelnick says that fiscal year 2027, in other words, the year that we're in right now, has the potential to be a major inflection point, defined by groundbreaking entertainment experience, led by the planned November 19th release of GTA 6, alongside creative and operational excellence and record net bookings. He keeps saying this record net bookings things, and that's because when GTA 6 launches, it's going to be the most amount of money Take-Two has ever made in a given year, in a given quarter.
You see, that's why they have to sit down in the SEC, bro, to make sure everything is by the book. So the SEC doesn't be like, hey, you guys, inflated numbers, blah, blah, blah. Listen, the SEC don't play around, dog.
At any individual time. Looking back on 2026, he also says each of our labels exceeded our initial expectations. They do that on purpose. They give low numbers. So an example of this, and I think he'll say this later down, is they said that they're expected to make $1 billion off of GTA 6. I think that's an incredibly, incredibly low outlook. So in other words, they put their expectations low so that when they can exceed them, they can tell you that their investors were exceeding our expectations, which makes a lot of sense.
The shareholders, bro. Unfortunately, a lot of you niggas don't understand how a lot of the business side works. You guys are just interested in how the gaming aspect of things works, right? But when it comes down to any sort of company, there's shareholders involved. People that have invested money from the very beginning when the stock went public. So the shareholder, you have to appease the shareholders. When you stop appeasing the shareholders, you can get kicked off the company, okay? Look at Steve Jobs. He wasn't appeasing the shareholders. They kicked him out of his own company. And then later they started crying once Apple became absolute bullshit. And then they say, yo, we got to call back this nigga. He's the only one who can save us, right? This could happen here too. So you guys just be careful, man. Let's get back into this. Because the funny thing is that the shareholders, they're the same ones that said, hey, standard edition could have been $100 and the deluxe edition could have been $120. They're the ones that pushed for that the price was actually lower. They could have actually charged way more for that. And you know what's fucking crazy? If GTA Deluxe Edition was $200, you niggas would still buy it. If Standard Edition was $150, people would still buy it. That's how crazy this is.
With Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto series continuing to drive significant next bookings and deep engagement with its passionate community of players, the document also reveals several interesting insights. One, the Grand Theft Auto series continues to outpace expectations significantly and demonstrated strong momentum leading up to the planned launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th. So they don't give specific pre-order numbers, but they just said strong momentum. Okay, that can mean a lot of nothing. GTA 6 Online's A Safe House in the Hills was described as, what the heck did I just click? As one of the best performing updates in history, which makes a lot of sense with the hype around GTA 6, people getting back into GTA Online. The update did very, very well. GTA Plus delivered a significant...
These niggas know how to milk us, bro. But this is the problem that I had with all this is like, if we're already getting milked on the price because certain things come in deluxe that don't come in the regular version, what other things are they going to put behind paywalls that make the experience of the game enjoyable, right? Because we always remember taking something like Grand Theft Auto 4 and just putting the disc in and playing the game and then going online with your homies and everyone's just having fun. But now when they started introducing all these things of the game chart cards and all this and people are making their own role-playing servers, it's like they understood the methodology that the user used with their platform or their game to monetize it, and then they're like, yo, if we apply that same aspect to this, we'll make a shit ton of money. They learned from Roblox. They learned from the VC creator points in NBA 2K. They've been studying the game over the last 12 years. They know you niggas are willing to shell your hard-earned money to look like a superstar in a video game.
Year-over-year growth supported by seasonal content updates. And finally, Take-Two CEO says that it expects to generate, this is the important one, by the way, more than $1 billion in operating cash flow during fiscal year 2027, giving it the flexibility to invest in technology, pursue acquisitions, and maximize the commercial potential of its franchises.
Yes, this is true. And also, whilst this is also happening, there are a few patents, if you can watch in my previous video that we go into detail on, that Take-Two Interactive, they have filed regarding just the spatial awareness and the intelligence of the NPCs and things of that nature, and making sure that animations aren't jank. There's a lot that they're going into having specific IP that they can implement into further games that they make that will make their games just absolutely beautiful to play. Now they might use that money to file even more patents, right? Once you have a Billy, bro, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
That is by far the most significant statement about any of them. So it doesn't specifically state that they are going to only make $1 billion off of GTA 6.
No, that's ridiculous. They've already made a Billy just off the pre-orders.
What it specifically says is $1 billion in operational cash flow. In other words, $1 billion that they are planning to reinvest. The things that they say they're going to invest in is technology, so that could include new patents, new engines, new tools for their teams to use. The other thing that it says is acquisitions. So you can look at this from a wide lens. Acquisitions could include new studios under the Take-Two banner. So if you don't know, Take-Two owns Rockstar, but they also own several other studios. They produce the 2K games, games like Mafia, things along those lines. In other words, they're planning on taking $1 billion in revenue, or operational cash flow as they call it, and putting it into these other things. The last thing that they say is maximize commercial potential for its franchises. In other words, I think that means marketing for GTA Online and marketing for several other things. It's kind of hard to say what exactly they mean by that, but basically what they are saying is GTA 6 is going to make over $1 billion for the company, but $1 billion of that revenue is going to be reinvested. When they say
that, that is literally investor jargon talk for, hey guys, we're not actually going to make a lot of money because we're reinvesting every dollar. When it comes to paying taxes, you have to reinvest every dollar. The reason why a lot of things, especially in the music industry or the gaming industry, come out during Christmas is because a lot of that stuff, they can write it off in taxes. This is how the rich stay rich, bro. They find different ways to hide their money and say, we're reinvesting it. Come on, dog. What?
Pursue acquisitions. I think another part of that is going to be part of the GTA Online experience and things that they've done, like buying 5M and reinvesting in servers and things along those lines, is going to be a very large part of that. Hence why they end with maximize the commercial potential of its franchises. The commercial potential includes things like custom servers. It includes the Robloxification of the online experience. And if you don't know what I mean by that, since they bought 5M and RP servers have been a large thing, there has been this rumor for a long time that people are going to be able to make their own online game modes, like Roblox did with Steal the Brain Rot, like Fortnite does with their several game modes, and then pay the people who create those servers a portion of the shark cards that are spent in those game modes. So beautiful. I think that is mainly what that is with. Acquisitions and then commercial potential of its franchises are those.
You know what's crazy about all this? They are finally understanding the power that creators have, the influence that creators have to be able to monetize and make money. So it's like, why not give these people the ability to create their worlds on our platform, and then we give them a percentage of the earnings? Because having all these different worlds, all these different play sets that a user can jump into allows the game to live on a lot longer than whatever its lifespan is, right? Especially GTA Online. I had no clue that y'all niggas were still jumping around in GTA Online after like 13 years. That's crazy. So now think about the multitudes of worlds and everything that can be created, bro. I want to get into making digital assets for GTA, like fashion and different things like that. But that's just me, though. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Schlam. What's up with this stream? Schlam. Schlam. All right, 1 second. Let's get into let's do this, and then we'll do that, and then 1 second. We need more reels. Yeah, but first, all right, let's get into this. What did we talk about today? I don't know. Oh, I got it. Listen, guys, I have a problem. My problem is that I get hung up on singular females, all right? If I'm talking to one shorty and the things fall through on the one shorty, it's like the end of the world. Even if you're in the talking stage with that one shorty, it's like it feels like it's the end of the world when everything collapses. And you met her the one time, you got the number, you're in talking phase, and then she goes to you in the talking phase. You feel like the life is over. But for me, it's like, I think it's just because I care too much. But a lot of people always try to tell me, hey, don't care so much. Think about abundance. Think about the abundance of having multiple, you know? And I get it. In a world where everything matters with your life force energy, it's hard to separate yourself and think abundantly, okay? Especially if people are lover boys. I'm a lover boy, so it's tough for me to just let something like that go. But I've learned in life, when you can let something go and release that excess potential energy, you create a lot more room for more things to come to you. So I want us quickly to just take 3 deep breaths in. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. All right. To feel the calmness already, to feel how the anxiety has left the body already, this is good. We have to learn to let go of things, let go of the outcome, let go of what we want to achieve. I know that it's right there, it's dangling, you can see it. But what happens when you've already accepted that you have it and you can see the next thing on the horizon coming towards you? You can see the opportunities because you're not so closed off. What happens when we start paying attention to just letting the outcome happen, right? As opposed to controlling it, and that comes back to it. The reason why I'm hung up on that one shorty that leaves is because you're trying so hard to control the situation. Now, mind you, people have said, hey, maybe you should treat life more like a rom-com. Now, rom-coms are silly. And not everybody in your inner circle is going to want to follow the rom-com rule, right? The rom-com rule and the acting rule is yes and. There's no blockages. So if you want someone to be like, hey, so do this, so and so, should we set this up, blah, 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 blah. A lot of people will be like, nah, nigga, that's a little bit weird. Because they're not following the rom-com rule, the yes and. They're not following the rule of just flow. Everyone will say that's weird. How is it weird? It's weird based on their own ideologies. Listen, guys, don't get so caught up on controlling everything. I get it. You have to be successful. You have to do this. You have to do that. What if you didn't have to do anything? What if you already had everything? Start from that point and look forward from there. I love having these chats with you guys because it's always a current reflection of where I'm at in my own life. And remember we made that sobriety video? Sobriety is going good. We're not spending hundreds of dollars on kush anymore, man. I don't even remember the last time I bought weed. Yeah, we'll smoke a tiny little thing here and there, but that's how we control our sobriety, is we avoid buying it. And I guess that's not really avoiding sobriety, is it? Well, I guess that's a video for another day. I guess so, right? Hey, I don't know. All right, guys, let's get into some reels real quick. We'll close the stream off with some reels. I know you niggas love the reels. Do you love the reels? She just love the reels. She just want the reels. She just want the reels. Yeah. She just want the reels. She just want the reels. xCephasx, Neon. All right, cool. One second. Yeah, let's get into these reels. I'm gonna bring that up real quick. 1 second. How you guys rocking with the stream right now, though? How you guys rocking with the stream right now? I appreciate you guys today, bro. It's 8 o'clock already, nigga. It's 8:15 already. Like, a lot of y'all niggas, you know? A lot of y'all niggas. Good game Mary? Who's Disavert? And what's Good Game Mary? Ugh. You guys are foods, man. Sorry, I'm looking on my gram right now and like I just got too many weird shits going on. What the fuck is this? You really had to take 3 wrong turns and then... Oh, shoot. Alright, hold on. Well, hold on, then. How you gonna move? Like, I ain't got a muffin. I'm like, shorty, hold on, then. How you gonna move when you ain't got muffins? She ain't got muffins. She just got, She just wanna, Baby girl, nothing. Baby girl, black fan. Baby girl, looking like she do it like a boxing. Like a boxing. Like a boxing. Shorty looking like she that fan. Alright, here we go, guys. Shorty girl, black fan. You never take. Okay, fuck. Here we go. All right, let's get into this, guys. Let's get into this, guys. You never take me to Bangladesh. You never cook me sausage on an open flame. Never annoyed me with oil. Never write me a novel. Who knew Kermit the Frog could break it down like that, nigga? God damn, Kermit. You never take me to Bangladesh. You never cook me. Yeah. The drums on this are crazy. This nigga, this nigga killing it too.
Honestly though,
yeah.
Man, sometimes I just wake up and be like, man, fuck them kids. But
damn,
I love them all. But I love them all.
Hey,
but I love them all.
You heard it here first.
I love them all to death, man.
You heard it here first.
Honestly though,
my nigga, I'm not new to this shit. I'm just new to this area. You hear me? I've been doing this shit.
I hear you, nigga.
Been doing this shit, man.
I hear you.
stop that shit.
What are you
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Stop that. Take that out of your arsenal.
Out.
You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. They hate you. You're a vegetable. Just a buffet. You're a vegetable. They eat off you. You're a vegetable.
You guys ain't gotta do that. You guys ain't gotta do that to Mike. That's disgusting.
Because you be trolling and shit, and they think you ain't got nothing.
That somebody gotta believe in me.
I believe in you. I always.
I don't think Sauce Walker is gonna run Ray J like that. I think Ray J is gonna do some sort of Super Saiyan shit.
Believed in you.
Yeah, somebody gotta believe in me in order for me to feel good.
Yeah, I always believed in you. Ever since One Wish came out, I'm
talking about boxing.
That's crazy.
And not One Wish.
That's
boxing,
crazy,
bro.
Right.
Like
right.
not.
Oh, I was about to say, oh no.
So, yeah, they think Sauce Walker can beat me? Crazy, bro.
Wow.
This is he going. That shit don't mean nothing, nigga.
Okay. Well, we'll see when that goes down. Hopefully, you don't stage the fight again.
Kinda got an edge.
All right, nigga. I want to get a couple of Kit Kats and some bag of the chips. Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, what's going on, man? Listen, let me get a couple of. I hear you. I hear you, nigga. I hear you. I hear you, nigga. Like. Dap you up too. I love you too, nigga. But I'm trying to get a couple of bag of crackers and no, not a cucumber, some crackers. Crackers in the back there, real quick. Oh, nigga. Okay, all right. Here's some love. Here you go.
And he can't box you, gang. That wouldn't be fair, bro. That wouldn't be fair.
What you mean? I will win.
No.
What are you talking
Sauce
about?
can fade, cuz.
He'll phase you, cuz.
Don't. Get in the ring with Don't. And he can't.
Be Sonic.
Vegeta.
You're not serious.
Disrespect Vegeta.
You're not serious.
Don't disrespect Vegeta.
Ray J's not serious.
Who is it?
Dragon Ball Z character. You cannot disrespect Vegeta. That's disrespect. It's not okay.
You did a whole song called Brandy's Little Brother.
Diss him. That's hilarious.
Pretty good. Little brother.
AB singing along is murder, bro.
I'll do the best I can with what I got.
Today is my first.
अभी हम बैठे हैं पानी और मछलियों के बीच में और एंजॉय कर रहे हैं बहुत ही डिलीशियस फूड.
That's how you catch athlete's foot, nigga. Oh shit, Shorty took the whole thing to the mouth, dog.
And the 4th of July. Here's an actual customer out here. What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Where are your parents?
Got him. The death stare is classic, bro. Don't be playing with moms, bro. They death stare. Especially, I know about the death stare because a nigga like me be saying crazy shit all the time.
We were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in, so I had ran out of pee-pee.
Shorty got the liquor on hand. Shorty, chill out.
Why did you leave me? Jenny! Jenny! Oh my God, Jenny, stay with me, sweetheart! Jenny!
Jenny loved the sauce. Damn, Jen.
Why does this smell like another man? The loft! The kisses! Him!
I tried to stop it.
Stop lying! You don't love me! You love him!
Yo, why does Jackie smell like another man? He's fucking crazy. So many people perished that day.
Stay with me, honey, I've got you. Oh God,
Oh
your
my
tooth! It's okay, hold on.
She's losing her teeth from the liquor.
Hold on. Somebody help, please! Hello? We need an ambulance. My daughter fell, she's bleeding, she lost a tooth.
As it says in Proverbs, take heed of my warning and guidance now, because in the time when the terror will be covered in the blood of your enemies, I will not listen to your prayers. This is what God said. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing.
Alden, this court finds you guilty on all counts of kidnapping.
No. You can't do this to me! I am the victim!
Ma'am, please.
She was mine! Mine! You hear me? I'll see you in hell!
Why bitches be tripping? Oh. Why bitches be tripping, man?
Can you spit some for the fans?
Red Ranger, Red Ranger, I'm the real OG, I'm the Red Ranger. Yeah, I walk a lonely road, only one I've ever known. Since my sister died, I've been going places like the danger zone, trying to cope them on my own. I don't need a team, I don't need Dane. I done been through enough pain. Main characters can't do it alone. They had a great crew, they help them along. I look at Leo, I look at Jason. I see the look that's in their face, and I want a crew that's like that. And then if TJ got my back, bind together in faith, flying higher than ever before. Freeze or dawn and so many more. Rain on you like a ninja storm.
You heard it here first, nigga. You heard it here first, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of today's stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. That's 2 solid hours that I gave you niggas. You fuck niggas. Oh, Love you. All right, we'll be back tomorrow for day 4. I have some community manager shit to do in the morning. I don't even know what. Listen, it's just an easy Elliot. It's a bag, bro. Listen, money coming in, money coming long, money coming strong. Nigga, we never lose. We always win. I love each and every one of you guys. Stand for something or fall for everything. Good night.